Let me tell you the reason why I wrote the book. I would say in the 9th grade, I was up every morning at 4 o'clock selling newspapers. At that time, at the hospital and the airport during the war, come back home, have breakfast, go to school, come back home, assemble the newspapers, promote the newspapers, deliver the newspapers, and then any other jobs that my dad had. So that's all covered in here. And so my dad's mantra, if you don't work, you don't eat, I mean, was a big influence in my life. She says, well, what would you like to do? I said, well, I'd like to teach in a small Catholic college, but not in LA, outside of the state. While I was there, I kept going to school at night, taking classes from Michigan State that were offered across the border from where I was living in South Bend. And after my second or third course there, a professor came up to me after, and you know, God's hand works so mysteriously, but definitely in my life. He comes up to me, he says, Lou, he said, I think he saw something there. He said, when are you going to finish your PhD? I said, are you kidding? We're expecting our 5th child, or 4th. He said, I said, I can't, I'm making $500 a month. How am I going to do this? He said, well, maybe there's a way. So he invited me up to East Lansing to go up there, take a battery of tests, and to meet with a panel of professors. And as a consequence of those tests and that interview, I was offered a Kellogg Fellowship, which gave me tuition and $3,000 a year. So we lived on $3,000 a year, expecting our 5th child, in an apartment that was smaller than this room. All of these facilities are great. The sports facilities are great. The computer labs are great. The campus is great. But you only need 2 things to develop an outstanding college or university: the best faculty and the best and brightest, most promising students. Well, my life is my family, my kids, my grandkids. I have 5 daughters and a son and a stepson and 9 grandkids. But I also have another family, all my international students, and American students as well, but primarily because I've devoted myself, because I believe passionately in the benefits of international education.